Welcome everyone. In this video we are going to show you how you can hover over an image. See, when I move my cursor over the image, it zooms out and in, right? So let's see how to do it. So you can see I have created two files. One is sample.html and one is sample.css. I'll write exclamation mark and press enter in Visual Studio. So this code will come as it is. Now I need to make the link between CSS and this file. So I'll just write down link. I'll change the name of the CSS as sample.css. Okay, so I have made the link between the two like this. Now we will write down the code. So inside the body, I will just write down h1. Well, I'll write down hover. So let's go to the browser. So you see hover is present here. Now I want this hover to come in the center. So I'll just write down align equal to center. Okay. Now after writing h1, I will see here. Let me refresh it. So it is coming in the center. Now I will create one div. Let's give the class name as bx. Now inside the div I will create one anchor tab, and inside the anchor tab I'm going to keep my image. Okay, let's keep the image. I have already kept one image in the folder where I have kept sample .html and css. So the name is html5.png. so if I refresh it, now this image is coming too big in size. Okay, so let's change the size of the picture. So for that, what I'm going to do is that the image is inside the class bx. So I will write down .bx, then img. Here I'm going to give the height and width of the image. Let's give it as 400 pixel height, and width, let it be say 550 pixel. Okay, save it. Now if I refresh it, now it is reduced in size. Now we are going to add few more codes. So first of all, I'll write down .bx. That is when I hover over the class bx. That is the image. Okay. So what happens then? I want a shadow to appear around the image. So I'll write down box shadow. I'll give the size 20 pixel and 10 px. Okay. Let's save, and I wanted the color of the shadow to be like this. Okay, you can change any color. So refresh it, you see a shadow is coming. So if you want the shadow to be bigger in size, you can modify it also. Let's see how to do it. So you go back to the code. Suppose in place of 10, suppose I am giving say 20 pixel. So if you refresh it, you see how big the shadow is coming, right? So it is not looking that good. So I will make it 10 only. Okay, now when and apart from shadow, I want the image to zoom out. Okay, zoom out and it. So I'll give the transform. Let's the scale be 1.5. Let's see what happens if I give 1.5. So refresh it. So when I hover mouse over it, it becomes too big. I don't want the image to zoom that much. So I'll give little bit smaller size. Let's see how it looks when it is 1.1. Still it is big. So I will reduce it further. So let's give it 1.004. Okay. Now save it and refresh. Now it is looking good. Now the transition is very fast. Okay, when I move my mouse over it, so I want it to be a little bit slow. So I'll give transition speed as 0.5 seconds. Now refresh it. So you see when I hover, the transition is slow. Okay, apart from that, one big shadow is coming. Now one more thing left. So when I hover over it, you see a long shadow like this, no? So I need to reduce that width. So for that, what I will do is that I will give the size of the class. So here I'll give bx width. I'll make it, let us make it same as the image, that is 550 pixel. Now if I refresh it, now you see the width, the full length is not coming. Okay, so we have reduced the size of the class. So if you like the video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.